Hello friends, how are you? Today we'll see IoT communication models. First model of IoT communication. There are four IoT communication model. First model of IoT communication is nothing but an request response communication model. Now we'll see what exactly request response communication model does and how it works. So let's start with the model. So this figure explains there are three entities: client, server, and resources. So request response model says request response is a communication model in which the client sends request to the server and server respond to the request. Server is responsible for re- responding that request. So client is the entity who interacts with the server and server access the database or the resources for retrieving the result. So in request response communication model, when the server receives a request, it decides how to respond to that request. Again, based on that, server fetches the data, retrieves resources, and gives result back to the client. So along with that, server prepares the response and then send the response to the client. So this is how request response model works. Along with that, in request response model, the purpose of request response model, it is basically a stateless communication model, and each request response pair is independent of other. So request and response that are not dependent on each other. So it's a stateless communication model. So in this figure you can able to see client sending the request to the server, whereas server is responsible for retrieving the request, accessing the request, processing the request, and send result back to the client. So this is how request response model works. Now next model is publish subscribe communication model. So publish subscribe communication model, as the name indicates, it involves publisher, subscriber, but along with that, it also involves broker. So the three entity that plays important role in publish subscribe model, that is nothing but an publisher, broker, and consumer. Here, publisher are the source of data. Publisher sends the data to the topics which are managed by the broker. Topics are managed by the broker. Publishers again are not aware of the consumers. So who are my consumer, who are going to use that topics, that this information is not with publisher. Here the consumer subscribe to the topic which are managed by the broker. Managing the topics and giving that topics to the consumer, this is an responsibility of broker. So consumer simply subscribes to the topic which are managed by the broker. When the broker receives data for a topic from publisher, it sends the data to all the subscriber or all the subscribed consumers. So in this diagram, in this figure, you can able to see how the publish subscribe communication model works. So here in this diagram, publisher send messages to the topics, broker receives the topics, broker sends the topics to the consumer who are subscribed to that topic. So this is how publish subscribe communication model works. Next communication model is nothing but an push pull communication model. Push pull communication model, this is the third communication model of IoT in which the data producers push the data to queues. That means here producer push the data to the queues and the consumer pull the data from that queue. So queue is responsible for storing the data. So producer sends the data to queue and consumer access the data from the queue. So here in this push-pull communication model, queue help in decoupling the message between the producer as well as consumers. Here in the push-pull communication model, queue also act as a buffer which helps in the situation where there is a mismatch between the rate at which the producer push the data and the rate at which consumers pull the data. So the role of queue is storing the message. It also controls the traffic, and that's why push-pull communication model is many of the IoT application push-pull communication model is used. In the figure, in the diagram, you can able to see how push-pull communication model works. So in diagram, you can able to identify one publisher is there. Publisher sending messages to the queue. Queue stores that messages and consumer accesses messages from the queue. So messages are pushed to the queue, whereas when consumer wants to access that messages are pulled from the queue. Next and the last communication model is nothing but an exclusive pair communication model. So exclusive pair communication model is a bidirectional model. Earlier in the earlier model, whatever model we have learned till now, that is request response model, publish subscribe model, push pull model, here we don't wait for the response, but in exclusive pair communication model it's an bidirectional. So this model is also known as an bidirectional fully duplex communication model that uses a persistent connection between the client and server. So once the connection is established or set up, it remains, or that connection is a persistent between the client and server. So it remains the constant unless and until one client or server closes it. So once the connection setup is open, that remains open until the client sends a request to close a connection. So if at the start connection is open, unless and until server receives close response from the client, the connection is open. Again, in the exclusive pair communication model, client and server can send messages to each other after the connection setup. Before connection setting up, they cannot send messages to each other. Along with that, exclusive pair is a stateful communication model, and the server is aware of all the open connections. Server knows all the connection, and that's why this communication model is known as an exclusive pair communication model. So this figure shows the client server interaction in exclusive pair communication model. You can able to see in the diagram, client requests to set up a connection. After setting up a connection, server responds accepting the request. After accepting, that means setting up a connection, message from the client can be sent to the server. Again, a reply, that is message from the server, can be sent to the client. These are the four type of communication models we have seen. Hope you all have understood four communication model. For summarization, we have learned four communication model, that is nothing but an request response communication model. After that, we have seen publish subscribe communication model. Third model is a push pull communication model, and last communication model is nothing but an exclusive pair communication model. These are the IoT communication models which are useful. Thank you. Have a lovely day.